Hello guys and welcome to another tutorial video, and in this short tutorial video I'll be showing you how to use Wave accounting. Alright guys, so welcome to another tutorial video, and we're on waveapps.com. So welcome to the site. Now these websites serves as kind of like a mobile or a website account manager for your business. Wave lets small business owners like you create beautiful invoices, accept online payments, and make accounting easy, all in one place. All right, so here you get a preview of your dashboard, invoices and bills, profit and loss, cash flow, your reports, your name alongside your payment plan, whether it's a free plan or the pro. And we also have more reasons to love Wave. So they have no sweat accounting, easy invoicing, secure online payments, and a painless payroll. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with Wave. So guys, this is a wonderful platform for simple money management solutions. It has a 4.6 star rating on Google, meaning it's actually quite good. So I already have an account, so I'm not going to go through the process of registering, but I will tell you that you need to be from the US or Canada to make use of this service. Now, if you're not in the US or you're not located in the US, but you still want to make use of Wave as, a money management solution, you could simply make use of your VPN, turn on your VPN, a good and strong VPN, and then access the Wave platform and register and create an account. All right, so once you've turned on your VPN and you click on get started for free, you can then go ahead and register on the platform, enter your business name, your business information, the number of customers you have, and your payment options and all the good stuff, and then, register. So I'm going to go ahead and click on sign in, seeing as I already have an account. So once you click on sign in, you're taken to the Wave sign in menu. It says get paid like the pros, give your customers every way to pay with Wave payment. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and sign in with Google. All right, so once you're logged onto the Wave website, you're dropped at your dashboard. Wow, okay, this is an amazing platform. So at the dashboard, you're met with a couple of things you can get done. I think the first stuff here is connecting your bank account. So you're going to need a pro account. If you look over at the top right corner here underneath this bubble, you can find I am on the starter plan for now. So I'm going to have to upgrade if I want to, connect my bank account. So you can go ahead and do this once you've subscribed to the pro account. You can also review your income and expense accounts, organize services, expenses, and more to create reports, categorize a transaction, brand your invoices, add your customers, add a product or service, add items you sell, or list services you offer to get paid. Apply to Wave payments, accept credit card and bank payments to get paid faster. Okay, and if you need help, you can go ahead and go to Accounting Made Easy on Wave. And if you scroll a bit more, things you can do: add a customer, add a vendor, customize your invoices, invite a guest collaborator, professional account help, and accept credit cards to get paid faster. We also have what we call cash flow, cash coming in and going out of your business. Want to see real numbers here to help inform business decisions over time. Okay, this is your business net change. Okay. Then you have profit and loss, and payable and owing, net income, expense breakdown, shows the expenses you paid for internet, bank fees, gas, and subscriptions. Okay, so this is your dashboard, and if you go to sales and payment, we have estimate, invoices, payment setups, recurring invoice, checkouts. So we're going to be going through most of this. So I think our first thing would be to review your income and expense accounts. So click on Let's Do It. Organizing your books start here. To categorize transactions in Wave, your income and expenses accounts are key. Take a moment to review them and familiarize yourself. So let's go ahead. Income accounts, sales, discounts, other income, expense accounts, meals, entertainment, bank service charge, office supply. Okay, click on got it. Income and accounts review. So let's go ahead and categorize the transaction. So Wave has kind of like this onboarding process for new users. So you have to upgrade if you want to import automatically, or you could upload a transaction that's a statement from your bank or add manual transactions. You could hire an in-house expert from Wave to do this for you. But I think we got it. We can add a manual transaction ourselves. All right, so edit transaction, you're given the dates, cash on hand, deposit, uncategorized income, and the amount. And then you can include sales tax and go ahead and add this customer. So we're going to be doing three things at once: adding an amount, categorizing our income, and including tax and adding our customer. So how was the payment made? Cash and bank, cash on hand. Yeah, he paid me directly. Category, we could go with customer payment. Let's go with customer payment. No results for that. Include sales tax. Okay, so how much was I giving? How much was I giving cash at hand? Let's go with about 200 US dollars, or call it 2000. Um, Description. Let's say payment for cakes. I signed up on Wave as a food business, so yeah. And then you can include sales tax. So add one now. Opens up a new tab. But let's head back here. And then you can add this customer. So select the customer. Okay, if there's none, create new customer. And open the new tab for this as well. So we'll get back to those. And then you can simply add a note to your text. So you can add a note to the transaction. So let's go ahead and finish up these other options here. That's the creating of a customer. Okay, so when you click on add customer, you're taken to under sales and payments, the customer section. So click on add a customer and basic information. So name of a business or a person. So we can call him Mark, uh, customer Mark, primary contact Mark. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and skip through this process. All right, so once you've entered their details from their name to email, phone number, their account number, a website if they own one, any notes on them, currency, billing address, shipping address as well, delivery info, you can go ahead and click on save, which is what I'm going to do. So I've added a customer to my catalog. Here he is. And now if you head back to this tab where we had this transaction and go ahead and select the customer, Mr. Mark is going to show up. So Mr. Mark is here. And for including of sales tax, let's go ahead and open up the sales tax. So we're going to give it a name. So let's say enter the name and abbreviation. You're asked to provide a description, which you can enter in your own time, and tax number. So let's just call it, okay, this tax is recoverable, tax percentage rate, and then you click on save. And then the sales tax has been added. So this is under your settings. If you want to customize your sales tax, this is under your settings. When you head to accounting, date and currency, just below it, we have sales tax. And we have one here. You can also click on create sales tax to create something like this. So now if you head back to what we had going on, if you click on include sales tax, give it some time to load in. Click on selected sales tax and rich people fees. Okay, so this is how much my client would be paying. and then you click on updates, and then go ahead and click on save. So you can drop a receipt as well for this transaction. Remember, we are editing a transaction, our first transaction. So you can drop a receipt if you have one. If you do not have a receipt, you could simply write a note here and then click on save. All right, boom, our first transaction has been completed. It's in an uncategorized uh, section, so you can go ahead and give it a category, and then okay, that's everything. That's how you can work on your transactions. Now, another thing we can touch on is sales and payments. So we can also use what we call invoices. So you can generate an invoice on Wave. All you need to do is click on create an invoice, and then let's go ahead and select create your first invoice. All right, so once you've clicked on that, you're met with let's create the perfect template. You could add your company logo if you have one. I do not have a logo to add. So we're going to be making use of the available template here, which is this. And then you can choose the color. Let's go with green. Okay. Choose contemporary, modern. Okay, this is better. Modern template. And then looks great. Let's go. So it's going to open up the template so you can, fill in the info. Yeah, add a customer, invoice number, the amounts, and all that good stuff. And then any attachments can be added as well. And then you click on save and continue, and you've created your invoice. So let's just go ahead and fill this in. I believe we have a customer here, and then you can enter their P.O or S.O number, which I do not know, and then the invoice, payments. Okay, so once you've added the description, just simply scroll down to the bottom and click on save and continue, and boom, you've actually created an invoice. So you could go ahead and approve of this and then send it and then manage your payments. Another thing I noticed on here is we have online payments, which I told you if you want to activate this, you're going to have to upgrade your Wave accounting plan if you want to do that. And then under more sections, more actions, we have duplicate, make this a recurring invoice, export it as a PDF, print it out, customize, or look at it as your customer, which is really cool. Let's go ahead and look at payment setups. So underneath this, we have set it and collect, get paid fast by securely accepting credit cards, bank payments, which are ACH transfers, and Apple Pay directly into your invoice. You can go ahead and set this up. So click on get started. Okay, so once the payment setup opens, you're met with your business type. So you're asked to choose what type of business you own. Is it a non-profit, partnership, a corporation, a limited liability? So you could put LLC, single or multiple, and then sole proprietor. So I'm gonna go with single member. Save and continue. And then you're taken to step two, which is your business details. You're gonna have to add your address, telephone number, websites, and what kind of stuff you sell. So is it a product or service? I think it's both, seeing as it's a eating place or restaurant. And then you're going to have to enter your personal details, your bank details, customized statements, and then you're going to finish off with verification of this payment setup. So with this payment setup now, you can simply receive money via your Wave account. But before you do that, you're going to need a pro account to enable it. So you can go ahead and do all the verifications, but without a pro account, you're not going to receive your money. And then if you head over to receipts, which is just underneath purchases, if you click on receipts, you can simply get a receipt that you can snap and scan expenses on the go so that you can track expenses. You could also upload your receipts via the web, the email, or the mobile app to make use of it. So if you want to go ahead and get started with it, you can simply click on get started. We also have accounting, and under accounting, we have transactions where we just came from a chart of your account. You could hire a bookkeeper and reconciliation. And then underneath banking, we have connected accounts, uh, payouts, insurance, and then we have payroll. So once you head back to your dashboard, uh, you'll find out that during your onboarding process, there's left with 5 tasks. We got a brand set up, we added a customer. Now we have to add a product or service and then apply to waive payments. So accept credit cards or bank payments to get paid faster. So we can go ahead and skip this. But as for adding a product or service, let's go ahead and do it. All right, so welcome to product and services. It's called sales. So click on add a product or service. Once it opens, add a product or service. Product and services that you buy from vendors are used as items on bills to record those purchases, and the ones that you sell to customers are used as item on invoices. So you could add a name of the product. So let's call it cake, and then the description, and then the price, and allow this product to be added to invoice. Okay, income account. So you can add an income account. It seems, let's put food and beverage sales and allow this product to be added to bills. Yes. Expense account, call it purchases, food and beverage. Okay, so sales tax, 4%, I believe. All right. And then once you're done, all you need to do now is click on save. All right, so boom, we now have our exclusive product, which is a cake that you can sell and buy. We have the option to add more product or services, and you can go ahead and edit or delete this. All right, guys, so the last step is usually uh, accepting payments, which involves making use of the pro account feature. There's tax filing, wave advisors, reports, and payroll. So payroll is basically where you can pay your uh, workers from, that's your employees, and you can also pay private contractors as well. But that's everything about Wave. Comment down below if you have a question concerning anything mentioned above, and you'll be given an answer.